Okay, welcome back to another episode of Patriots, Rebels, and Rogues. I am, of course, your hostess, Dana Lee. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about perspective. First, I want to say that I'm sorry I haven't put out one of these voice video things in a while. The top of the year has been hectic. So, with that said, on with the discussion. Alright, we got this here scripty thing that I wrote. Um, Reading off the script here. Yeah, go ahead and make a joke, because I know it's weird. Next to attitude, your perspective is the most important thing you own. What is perspective, though? Your perspective is how you see the world. It's the sum total of how your mama raised you, what your teacher taught you in school, how good at math you are, and your emotional state at the moment. Your perspective will change over time. That's one of the fundamental things. Is if you don't think that you're perceiving things correctly, you can always take 5, go smoke a cigarette, do a shot, whatever it is that you need to do to chill out, relax, come back, and look at the situation all over again. That also prevents burnout, by the way, which is the enemy of perspective. Um, Getting back on script here. Since we decided to skip all that. Magic. Magic can be, perspective could be argued that it is a form of magic because it does change. Anytime that you stop and take some R&R and come back with a fresh perspective, you've just transmuted the lead of the situation into gold, and that is alchemy in the purest sense. We might have to do a video about alchemy. Yeah. The gift to see the world from another person's perspective is one of the greatest gifts that God give man. It's the precursor to empathy. And who couldn't use more empathy? Okay. Let's talk a little bit about burnout for a second. Burnout is an emotional state where you are emotionally, mentally, physically tired and you just can't keep going. Burnout is the biggest cause of the fuck it, I quit phenomenon. So if you hear your thoughts starting to turn in a long string of cussing when you otherwise don't cuss, or you can't get up in the morning, you may be burning out. There are ways to deal with it, though. The best remedy that I've heard and half experienced is vacation. Um, Vacation is a very good thing in moderation. You stop doing what you're doing and you go chill out for a while. To maintain a healthy perspective, R&R is vital. R&R being rest and relaxation. It's the best way to avoid burnout. This would be a good place to bring up the point where everybody that's been working double overtime since this whole situation over the last 2 years has hit, these people are all either close or have burnt out a long time ago. It's why you're seeing the truckers striking. And I would wager that we're about to start seeing strikes in other places too. Manufacturing, service industry, the medical people. They've been striking on and off for the last 2 years. But burnout is one of the leading causes of strike historically. But I mentioned taking a shot, but earlier to help avoid burnout. But I hope you know I was talking metaphorically about that because drugs and alcohol do not prevent burnout. If you drink too much regularly and you're on any kind of illicit drug, you're already burning yourself at both ends. And I would personally ask you to get clean so you could get all that toxic shit out of your body and get focused back to where you need to be focused at. Because the burnout that comes from drugs and alcohol in a lot of situations is unrecoverable. Loss of mental faculty. Once you start burning brain cells with pot and meth and all that crap, you can't recover those brain cells. It doesn't matter how long you're clean. You have killed those brain cells. Alcohol too will stomp out brain cells. So remember, drink in moderation and stay away from drugs. Can't say that enough. And also, don't work yourself to death. A lot of people don't like work, but I love to work. I could get up in the morning every day and just go to work. And as long as it's project work where you do the project, you got a week off, you go into another project, work is awesome. It's where work only becomes odious when the mountain has no top to it. And every step up, somebody else is dropping another brick on your backpack for you to carry. That's when work starts turning into bullshit. Otherwise, work is awesome. Anyway, perspective. You can see my perspective about work is right up there. Anyways, I think I'll leave it right there. If you got anything out of this, or you just like, well, whatever, just do the YouTube thing. Like, sub, all that stuff. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts about perspective? I would love to hear from y'all. One of my favorite things in the world is having a conversation with my audience. So please, let's converse. Anyway, we're at just about the time limit, so I will be coming back at you very soon with another video. And as always, namaste and be well, my friends.